Hi, everybody. Happy Monday to you. I'm 3 News meteorologist Matt Wintz. Thanks for joining us here on WKYC.com. And we've got a pretty interesting system coming our way today that's going to bring rain and some wet snow. We're already seeing that across a good portion of Northeast Ohio. But I want to level set. Where should we be this time of year, right? Average highs typically today right around 61 degrees. That is the midpoint. So we could be, 70s, 80s. Could be 50s, 40s. That happens to be where we find ourselves today. You notice over the next couple Mondays how we gain about 3 degrees on our average every single week. We'll be in the 70s for average highs by the beginning of May, just a couple weeks away. Now back to reality. Where are we today? Well, we've got a system moving in, and as that colder air kind of works into this system, we get some evaporative cooling. We've seen a lot of this rain change over to a sloppy wet snow. That's going to continue. We've got snow that lingers on into your daytime Tuesday, and then a big warm up in the extended forecast. That's going to be nice. It's going to be like nothing happened as we get into the weekend with the big warm up. So in terms of the big surface map, we've got 2 areas of low pressure kind of converging on Northeast Ohio. We have the high pressure that brought in the dry air for your Easter Sunday. A lot of this is going to change over to that wet snow that we're seeing as that air cools. We get that saturation from the top down, and we get some evaporation happening. Evaporation, a cooling process. You know that from the summer when you sweat. It helps cool your skin. As that rain has fallen into our drier air, it's helped to cool the atmosphere. So as we've gone through time, temperatures on their way down. We'll continue that trend throughout the afternoon. So your hour-by-hour forecast brought to you by National Design Mart. Where do we go from here? Well, the block of moisture will continue to go through this afternoon, depending on when you're watching this online. It's either ongoing now or it's clearing out. As we get into the 4 or 5 o'clock hour, still some rain in spots, but a lot of this is just going to be that wet snow. It's been coming down good enough to accumulate in spots as well. As we get into the evening beyond rush hour, we'll start to clear things out a little bit. We get a break. We'll still have clouds around, likely just have kind of some slush around as well. Tonight, we're on the backside of that system. That continues tomorrow as cold air spills over the lake. And notice we get some lake effect snow, perhaps some heavier bursts of snow there as well. May start to mix with rain as we warm that atmosphere tomorrow afternoon. Eventually, we'll bring in drier air. We'll get some sun peaks tomorrow. Won't be a bad day, but it will be on the chilly side. How much snow are we talking about? Well, you get the general picture. Models all over the board on this, but I do think a general maybe 1, 2, 3 inches of slushy snow, especially the further north you are located in Northeast Ohio. Where do we go from here? Well, this is good news. The cool air vacates off towards the north. We bring in a trough out west. That will send our air coming out of the southwest over the course of the weekend. Nice ridge. We're dealing with a nice warm up this weekend. Your Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast looks like this. A little bit of leftover snow, as we mentioned, tomorrow. Wednesday looks like a dry, nice spring-like day. A little bit cool, but still nice. Thursday, some showers. We're up into the 60s. Friday, we kind of settle back into cooler air, but some late-day thunderstorms come along a warm front, and that will bring us up into the 70s and 80s as it looks right now this weekend. It's been a while since we've had an air mess like that, but it's also been a while since we've had a dry weekend, and it looks like we get it with that big warm-up slated this weekend. All right, next time you can find us on air will be at What's New coming up at 5 o'clock. Until then, enjoy the rest of your Monday, everybody.